Election officials and security experts are combating false claims and disinformation about the presidential race in the hours leading up to Election Day. CBS News election law expert and political contributor David Becker helped debunk some of these conspiracy theories on 60 Minutes.
Let's look at some of the conspiracy theories of fraud. We'll take them one at a time. Bogus votes are electronically inserted into tabulation machines.
They're not connected to the internet. They are under strict physical chain of custody. It is really hard to get access to a physical machine and do anything to it.
Another of the conspiracy theories is that illegal immigrants are voting by the millions.
That is 100% false. Every single voter has to give a driver's license number or a social security number, which is matched against files, databases that are held to make sure the voter is who they say they are and they're eligible to vote.
For more on this, I want to bring in Rhona Tarrant. She's the executive editor of CBS News Confirmed. Former President Trump made a false claim Sunday that officials in Lancaster County, Pennsylvania, found 2,600 fraudulent ballots allegedly written by the same person. Of course, Pennsylvania, one of those battleground states that could decide the election. Can you debunk this, and how are state officials handling this claim?
So this is actually a talking point Trump has said a number of times over the past week. So it's actually not true that they found 2,600 fraudulent ballots. What he's talking about is actually an investigation into voter registration applications. So 2,500 of these were submitted right before the deadline, and officials identified 2,500 that they suspected to be fraudulent. Now, there's a few things to remember here. Number one, they are not ballots. They're voter registration applications. Number two, they were caught. So election officials that we have spoken to have said this is evidence of the system working. And number three, no suspect has yet been identified. So former President Trump has alleged that, it was one person who did this. We actually don't know. Now, 6 counties in Pennsylvania have announced similar investigations into these voter registration applications. But what officials are saying there is this is evidence of the system working. There are systems in place where if something is suspect, that people can look into it and it can be caught.
Let's talk about Russian disinformation campaigns. U.S. officials say more fraudulent videos are circulating online, posing as government agencies, international news organizations, including CBS News, to push these false election claims. What more can you tell us about this?
So people have to be very careful on social media over the next few days. We saw the FBI warning at the weekend that 2 videos were circulating that were posing as the FBI, pushing fraudulent claims. Now, the CBS News Confirmed team has found a number of videos from the same Russian network circulating today. One of the videos was spoofing CBS News. It looked like a CBS News report, but there was an AI-generated voice over it, and it was pushing a false claim that there was a terror threat on Election Day and that people should stay home. So this is an obvious example of how they're trying to disenfranchise voters. Another one appeared to be a Fox News report. Fox News tells us that was never a report that aired on their network. 2 more videos looked like they came from the FBI, and they pushed voter fraud claims as well. So again, people just need to be careful on social media. These disinformation networks are trying to push these claims, but also in good news, there are people who are calling these out. They're being identified very early and very quickly by officials who are saying this is not true. So people just need to remember to get their information from reliable sources over the next few days.
Rhona Tarrant, thank you.
Thank you.